Welcome to Effective Communication in the Workplace, developing an external communication plan for the Bureau of Information Technology, a plan developed by the illustrious 2021-2022 St. Thomas St. John CPM Cohort. The Bureau of Information Technology, otherwise known as the Bureau or just simply BIT, was created in 2003 by Act number 6634 to develop a comprehensive technological strategy or framework for the government of the Virgin Islands. This strategic framework supports and promotes the use of innovative technology solutions to improve the businesses of the government. The Bureau must effectively manage the government of the Virgin Islands, IT, and public safety communications initiatives by implementing cross-departmental portfolios and projects that enhance missions and service performed across the GVI.
Hi guys, my name is Verna Rogers Wilshire. Well, we're back at it again. We're going to be discussing more information on BIT, and I hope that you all will get a better understanding by the time we conclude. Today I will be discussing the purpose, management plans and goals, and objective. Purpose: to apply managerial skills and knowledge to a real-world management situation in a collegial team setting. The cohorts presented a framework for managing and coordinating communication within the Bureau of Information Technology Division relative to improving communication with external stakeholders.
Management plans and goal. The Bureau's management plan is to integrate, consolidate, and transform the individual department and agency infrastructures of the GVI into an integrated, world-class IT infrastructure capable of supporting the significant demands of the GVI. The Bureau provides reliable, contemporary, integrated technology products, tools, and project management services to support and facilitate the government's action and activities. In addition, the Bureaus coordinate communication, interoperability, actions, activities, and programs to facilitate and support emergency management operations and emerging public safety technologies initiative. The Bureau's goals is to provide a robust infrastructure to enhance the government of the Virgin Islands operation across agencies, improving the capacity to deliver better services to the U.S. Virgin Islands residents and state. The objectives of the BIT are to provide day-to-day technical support to meet the needs of customers across agencies. The activities include 1. Providing technical assistance and support for incoming queries and issues related to computer systems, software, and hardware. 2. Walking customers through a problem-solving process. 3. Following up with customers to ensure issues have been resolved. 4. Working with departments within the Virgin Islands government to establish a website. 5. Advising in new technology to facilitate needed features. 6. Hosting websites where needed. And 7. Providing a government-based website address.
Good afternoon. My name is Raymond Mercer Jr., and I will be continuing from where Verna left off. Purpose: the role of communications in supporting government priorities, initiatives, and the efficient delivery of public services is crucial. Therefore, the Bureau of Information Technology Communication Plan is designed to ensure that 1. Communication from and to the Bureau of Information Technology is consistent, coordinated, and effectively managed. 2. Up-to-date information about technical assistance, guidelines, and policies are shared. 3. Technical assistance needs of the government of the Virgin Islands personnel are met. 4. All staff is provided with avenues to find BIT news and updates. BIT will use various means and methods of communication to ensure that communication is timely, two-way, accurate, targeted, and easily accessible. Project details. The project involved the development of an external plan for the Bureau of Information Technology. The communication plan outlines what, when, and how to share the information at key intervals with external stakeholders. The next section covers an analysis of the findings, which provides an overview of the interviews. The subgroup responsible for conducting the interviews interviewed one representative from 13 agencies within the government of the Virgin Islands to identify their communication experience with the Bureau of Information Technology, BIT. The employees selected within the agencies were identified by agency heads based on their expertise due to their organizational perspective, for example, management. The goal of the interviews was to gather data that would assist with developing effective communication for BIT. The communication plan will outline how the information will be shared at key intervals with other government agencies to ensure that BIT provides relevant, accurate, and consistent information while increasing awareness of the services and support offered by BIT.
Well, Raymond, after the 13 combined interviews representing the GVI Act's agencies' point of contact, semi-autonomous agencies, and the legislative branch, who were all asked, among other things, to provide recommendations to the Bureau of Information Technology for the improvements of its services. The suggestions and response offered were all centered around three specific areas: increasing the staff, the delivery of service, and more training for both BIT staff and the GVI agency users. We have highlighted a few key suggestions under those broad areas. Let's discuss it further. Well, Raymond, it was suggested that there is a need for more hands-on technical training. Also, more end-user training opportunities. Rather than leaving it up to individual agencies to provide the training to their staff, it should be BIT that comes in and assists us. And also, BIT staff needs training to increase their competency and skills. And another big one was increased staffing. The general view is that more staff is needed for BIT to build the capacity and achieve its mandate adequately. Specifically, it is the need to hire additional staff so that the additionals can support the infrastructure. The help desk can provide more consolidated user support. Also, it is suggested that in addition to the staff, it also needs to manage the ticket system better. As well, it is recommended that BIT makes a greater effort to do better showcase of all its services. For example, organize a roundtable discussion to inform the community about what they are doing. BIT is doing a pretty good job on that level. I see plenty of emails that comes out now regarding how to protect ourselves from malware, firmware. So I know they're on the right track, but we just need a little bit more push in order to be more fulfilling to the community and the GVI government.
It was so exciting to engage with the members of the St. Thomas St. John cohort in this action-oriented project with an objective of addressing and applying best practices to the performance of a public sector agency, in this case, the Bureau of Information Technology, or the BIT. We addressed a practical problem facing the BIT, that of communication, and we were able to work collaboratively to develop and implement a communication plan for the agency. As we engaged in the process of plan development, we asked and answered several questions. What is going to be done? We had a charge to explain how BIT will implement the communication plan. So we outlined effective communication of ideas, progress, and changes to various stakeholders throughout the implementation process, which could prove critical to success. We made sure that we identified the need for general messaging to address why there is a need for change. Another question was, who is going to do it? To be successful, we needed buy-in from BIT. So after the plan was developed by the CPM team, BIT was able to review the proposed communication plan and provided feedback to develop an action plan for implementation. We also identified the target audience of the content of the communication. And finally, we asked, when is it going to be done? What is the frequency, for example? Is it weekly, monthly, quarterly? These are different areas we needed to address. We received a stamp of approval from the BIT, so we considered our project a success. We are pleased that the project successfully provided the Bureau of Information Technology with a framework for managing and coordinating communication within its organization to improve communication with external stakeholders.
Well, guys, we have come to the final evaluation. After all of this discussion, we anticipate that the project will fulfill its purpose by promoting the dissemination of accurate information to external stakeholders in a professional, informative, user-friendly manner while contributing to the ongoing culture of the Bureau of Information Technology.
Our group's hard work and efforts did not go unnoticed. We received a statement by BIT's leadership. Director Rupert Ross wrote the following letter. It reads as, "It is with great anticipation that I accept the invitation for the Certified Public Manager CPM 2022 St. Thomas St. John Cohort to develop a communication plan for the Bureau of Information Technology. In our daily efforts to enrich the lives of Virgin Islanders while maintaining and appreciating our strategic goal, it is easy to overlook the responsibility to clearly provide information on the Bureau's services to the various stakeholders. It is not easy for us to take for granted that our efforts are clearly communicated to all that uses our service directly and indirectly. The St. Thomas St. John CPN cohort has aptly identified that the Bureau most purposely addressed communications with our stakeholders instead of passively expecting those stakeholders to understand our offering or know how they should interact with the Bureau. As a part of our 2021 strategic plan, the Bureau has embarked on a transformative effort to offer enterprise service to the greater government of the Virgin Islands. This plan is therefore not only needed, but is very timely. BIT is committed to utilizing the communication plan as developed. The cohort methodologically sought feedback from all stakeholders, including the Bureau. The plan will provide an opportunity for BIT to measure its communication performance and identify where efforts should be maintained or improved. Such a plan will lay the foundation and framework to improve services delivery to our customers.